In the darkness, illuminated by the radiance of their treasures, they all looked down to find themselves standing on a thick layer of bat droppings. The stench was unbearable, and their feet were mired in it, making the experience even more unpleasant. Looking ahead, Zhang Xiaofan saw similar expressions on the faces of the others, especially Lu Zueki and Yan Hong, whose brows were furrowed in disgust. Their faces pale. Shaking his head, Zhang Xiaofan tried to steel himself. Once everyone grew accustomed to the environment, they continued deeper into the cave. With each step, the eerie whispers grew louder, seeming to come from all directions. After walking for another 3 or 4 Zhang Qiahao suddenly whispered, "Wait." Everyone stopped, watching as his frosty immortal sword slowly rose, casting a bright light ahead, revealing countless bats hanging upside down from the cavern ceiling, almost obscuring the rocky surface. The rustling sound they had heard was the collective movement of these creatures. In the darkness, illuminated by the sword's light, the bats seemed to sense the disturbance, stirring, but not taking flight, instead climbing over one another or clinging to their kin. Their terrifying fangs and wide-open mouths were a chilling sight. The group held their breath for a moment, realizing that although the brightness of their light was striking against the darkness, the bats seemed undisturbed, not attacking. With this realization, they breathed a sigh of relief. Faxiang whispered, "Fortunately, my judgment was correct. Let's continue." With that, they turned and ventured deeper into the terrifying ancient cave. As they progressed, the bat droppings underfoot grew thicker, and the number of bats seemed endless, their fangs and murmurs creating an atmosphere of terror. Had it not been for their unwavering resolve and their mastery of righteous immortal techniques, they might have succumbed to madness after what felt like an eternity. Zhang Xiaofan found himself walking in the middle of the group, with Faxiang always leading the way ahead. As he watched the young monk's once pristine white robes stained with filth, Zhang Xiaofan couldn't help but think of Puzi, wondering if this monk shared a common origin with him. Suddenly, a faint cry came from ahead. Zhang Xiaofan hadn't even had time to react when he felt something different under his foot, as if he had stepped on solid ground.